Several weeks ago, I contacted Jim Kirk. Jim works at the Presbyterian Center in Louisville, Kentucky, and asked if he could take time out of his busy schedule and send us a video speaking about the Ukrainian refugees. Lely Presbyterian Church has been very gracious in supporting the refugee efforts of those fleeing violence in Ukraine and going into Poland. The Presbyterian Church has a presence there, albeit through our supplies to help those who need to put their life together. And so I kidded with Jim. I said, you know, Jim, when your video plays, I can just hear people go, oh, that's what I heard last time. And so we're very thankful that Jim made this video.
Hello, Lely Presbyterian Church. Once again, it is good to be with you, even though it needs to be virtually at this time. As I thought about addressing you today, these words came to mind that are recorded in the first chapter of the book of Romans. First, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for all of you, because your faith is proclaimed throughout the world. As I read the communications I receive via email and text, as I look at the Lely Presbyterian website, as I read the newsletter, I continue to be impressed with all of the amazing and faithful ways that you are continuing ministries that make a real difference in people's lives and bring hope to so many. And as Pastor Ed told me about your generosity in supporting the appeal for the crisis in Ukraine, once again, I stand in awe of the way you are faithfully responding to the call to be disciples of Jesus Christ. And literally, your faith is making a difference around the world. Well, it was back in April that I first addressed you about what PDA, the PCUSA, is doing. And sadly, it's been about 2.5 months and the war continues, which only means that the need is so much greater. As of June 15th, there are 7.5 million Ukrainians that have crossed international borders and are now refugees. And that's in addition to another 7 million Ukrainians that are displaced within their own country. The war, and it's taking such a great toll. We're still in the emergency phase. And as I mentioned last time, we were still working with partners to meet the immediate humanitarian needs that include drinkable water, hygiene kits, first aid, emotional and spiritual care needs, temporary and emergency shelter. But because of your gift and the gift of so many individuals and churches around the denomination, PDA and the PCUSA will be able to be involved in the long-term recovery. Because as you can imagine, those needs are going to be overwhelming and great beyond comparison. But because of your faithfulness, we will be able to make a difference together. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all that you're doing around your community. I read about the Vacation Bible School. What a wonderful ministry that must have been. And we love you very much. And until we see each other, may God hold all of us in the palm of God's hand. Amen.